Denkaosan Kaovichit eating a lot of leather here, taking it, and then still comes forward.
Hands are free, John. Hands are free, Dan. Let him go, Eric.
Morel perhaps wondering in his head, what do I have to do to put this guy down?
Pick him up, Dan.
Morel
Pick him
thought
up,
he
Dan.
could get
Pick him
rid of
up.
Kaovichit by the 6th round. We're already in round 8.
Any fighter, as I said before, has been over 200 Thai fights, Muay Thai fights. You want to give him some consideration.
Well,
considering he's a tough guy.
I say that because it's not just kickback boxing, it's a very intense, savage form of kickboxing.
Lagi.
Oh, you're so
Oh, it's water.
All right.
Okay. La pierna, la pierna. Oye, dámele sobo esa pierna, Miguel.
เก็บหน้าไอ้เนี่ยน้องมือแคบ
มือแคบมันต่อยไม่เข้าเหมือนกัน
มือแคบมันต่อยไม่เข้า
นะมือแคบมันต่อยไม่เข้าเหมือนกัน
ยกก้าวเลยนะยกก้าวเลยนะ
ทำไปได้เราหมุนตาเร็วๆหน่อยตาอยู่ในวิทย์น้องตาเร็วๆจะออกวุ้นให้เร็ว
ยกก้าวเลยนะยกก้าวเลย
In the ring there before.
ไม่เป็นไรไงน้องมือดีนี่น้องน้ำ
สู้หน่อยมันก็ไม่เอาเหมือนกันแต่ว่ามันชนะ
Best punch of the night probably for Kaovichit. Left hook right over, well-timed shot, right over the low right hand of the champion Eric Morel. And later in the round, a nice right hand right on the joint. You see the hesitation, stagger, and Morel tries to tee off and get him out of there, but Kaovichit survives.
Round 9 scheduled for 12. The challenger, Denkaosan Kaovichit, showing unbelievable resolve and toughness, but has to be behind on the judges' scorecards. Morel now very confident, dancing away, being elusive, looking to score with the left hook to the head.
The right hand over the jab's been working all night. Morel talked about that in the fighter meeting. He said he drops his jab. He said, I'm going to be on top of that with right hand all night long. So far, it's worked.
Always good when you get a tape of the fighter. Very difficult to get one out of Thailand. Kaovichit with a left hook, but it was blocked by the right glove of Morel. Morel having his way here in round 9.
Kaovichit not pressing the issue. This is what he needs to do. Hopefully, and wear Morel out and his legs. Maybe take his legs away, but right now he's just not doing it.
Apparently, Morel has really slowed the challenger down as we check out press row scoring, which has now come around to Morel, but only by 1 point by Carlos Arias, 2 points by Doug Fisher, and our third judge, Jerry McGee, had it by 7 points in favor of Morel.
I'm going to agree with Mr. McGee. I didn't mean to throw you, Steve, but a little rhyme got thrown.
Very nice. Very poetic justice.
But see, this is almost now a phone in the rounds before. Morel boxes from the outside, he switches to southpaw very briefly, but he boxes, and there's no sense of urgency for him because Kaovichit's not coming at him. He doesn't have to worry. He can rest when he wants, punch when he wants, and from the outside, Kaovichit cannot touch it.
Kaovichit doing a little bit of a deep knee bend there to avoid that flurry. Let's see if Kaovichit can dig deep down and get a second win. A glancing blow at that left hook. He missed. Morel smiling.
10 seconds. Para la campana.
Morel's nose holding up after having difficulty in the opening round. Miguel Diaz, his cut man.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Boy, there's a great show of respect there after 9 rounds. Still to come, our main event here at the Arrowhead Pond. Antonio Margarito defending his WBO welterweight belt against Danny Perez. Let's take into the dressing room of the challenger. That's number 3 contender, Danny Perez. Local product from right here in California. Won the state junior middleweight crown, plus a couple of fringe titles. He's a crowd-pleasing boxer puncher who's won 11 consecutive bouts since losing a close split decision to Margarito back in '99. Tonight, the rematch with the world title on the line. Margarito and Perez do it again later in our featured attraction.
Listo, ya no hay más sangre allá adentro.
One little water in the mouth.
Of course.
All right.
Mira, ya me voy.
And here comes a mouth guard, Eric.
Eric, ya vea todo el tiempo, por favor, y crúzalo, papá, y ya vea de nuevo.
Round 10, gentlemen, let's go.
We head into round 10. As mentioned, Morel had predicted he'd put the challenger away by 6. A little more than he bargained for, perhaps, here tonight. No knockdowns as of yet.
I think Kaovichit similarly predicted that he would stop the champion before we got into the later rounds, too. So neither of them having as much respect in the beginning that maybe have now.
I think Morel's prognostication a little more realistic. I think Kaovichit was just
Come on, box.
hopeful and talking in macho fashion. But as mentioned before, Kaovichit in tremendous shape. The Morel camp yelling from the corner, not to blow his nose.
What happens when you blow your nose when you get hit like that is your eyes start to swell up because of the connection of the passages inside your face.
A nice right hand to the jaw by Kaovichit. Every once in a while, Morel does not have his guard up, and he gets nailed.
Kaovichit being a little more effective as he's aggressive in this round, but not incredibly so.
Kaovichit, for the most part, really keeps those hands up high. But Morel is so fast, he's able to penetrate.
Break. Protect yourself. Let's go. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Hold your hands high, then you get hit in the stomach. Hold your hands to the stomach, you get hit in the head. So what do you do? Especially against a very, very fast flamethrower like Morel.
Got the speed offensively and defensively, not just with the hands, but with the feet, the movement in, the movement out. It's been real puzzling for Kaovichit. He has not been able to time him very well. A couple of shots clean, but never a second or third shot.
And Morel is so fast and elusive, like that, like there. I love it when these guys go on cue when we say she's grace.
Makes you sound smart.
So rare, but it is. But Kaovichit's strategy was to go to the body and try to wear Morel down just in case this went into the later rounds, and then you go for the head.
Came out with the right strategy and started to work early, started to look good, but part of the problem became Morel's accuracy and combinations on the way in. Kaovichit started to wear down because he absorbed a lot on the way in. More than I'm sure he expected to.
And that's what Kaovichit was trying to do to Morel.
Stop, Eric.
Morel winning that battle.
Let's go, box.
Under 30 seconds, round 10, scheduled for 12. Title fight. 112 pounders. I love watching these little guys. Oftentimes more action than the heavier weight classes. They are crowd pleasers.
Not necessarily a bigger bang for your buck, but a whole lot more of it.
A lot of action.
10 seconds, stop at the bell.
Busy. Particularly Morel. A lot of punches thrown.
Stop.
Bạn ngon cao im á.
Yep.
Tiếp cam rồi. Các bạn nên 10 giờ lắm, 10 giờ.
Block. Block your hand.
Thằng này thằng qua thằng này.
No worry. Move to the left. Move to the left.
Everything okay, Dan?
Yeah, okay.
Come around.
Yes.
How many with wrong?
Okay. Everything okay? Yes.
Kaovichit on the way in, you'll see this hand gets dropped a little low, and the right hand comes right over, and it's right on the mark of Eric Morel. He's got that left hand low. Jab out, brings it back low, and it lands right on the jaw. Not incredibly powerful, but one of the better, cleaner shots by the challenger, Kaovichit.
I got it.
Morel seeking more worldwide recognition. Feels he just doesn't get the kind of respect
All right, let's go.
He thinks he deserves. How many times have we heard that with fighters? We hear it over and over. But in this case, it's true because he is in a lightweight division. It's hard to get a lot of publicity. He's been inactive. He hasn't fought in 9 months, and he blames that on promoters having difficult times getting the right deals with opponents. And also, he's been taking heat for not being as aggressive as people would like him to be. But in his last couple of fights, he's forced the action. I thought he's been entertaining. Oh, there's a big left hook by Kaovichit, but he hasn't been scoring the knockouts.
He's been boxing smart and playing it safe to a degree, and you can't fault the man for that. Winning safely is important. Winning is the first thing on the agenda. Kaovichit got staggered by one of those right hands.
Kaovichit is in trouble. He is down for the 3rd time in his career.